Hello, yes, and welcome to episode number 46 of the Swoop Shoes podcast. So we got the whole crew up in here. We got myself, Eric, aka 32 days till first Knicks preseason game, Ernest, aka Chip 18, Armani, aka Lakers 2024 NBA champs. And we got Ben Simmons, trainer, aka Josh, in the building.
He's
And
still
Ben
in the
Simmons getting
lab.
right.
He's
He's in
still
the
in the
lab.
lab.
He's still in the lab.
What he
Yeah.
say? He said that he would have destroyed the old version of himself, and then he said that he's open to going back to Philly. What else he saying, Josh? What else is
Listen. We just
What's
trying
going
to
on,
in,
bro?
we just trying to instill confidence. We trying to get that confidence back in an all NBA player that we should be. That's all we trying to do. That's all we was hired to do. So let's just keep it rocking.
Okay.
Anybody trying to hear all that?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Check ball, son. Like, no, we ain't trying to hear none of that talk, Ben. Like, get on the floor and
I'm
let's
lifting
show
up-
improve.
I'm lifting up a black brother.
Oh, see?
Lord.
Huh? Isn't that what Hitler would do?
Okay.
All right, let's get it going.
And on that note, So this week, we're gonna discuss. This is the final week of the WNBA regular season. Teams are jockeying for player positioning. As you know, the Liberty and Aces, the race for the top spot in the playoffs is getting real tight. The Aces lead the Liberty by 1 game, and with the week remaining, so I'm just gonna pull up the standings here right quick.
All I'm gonna just say is, the Liberty is about to bring a chip to New York. The Knicks
That's cap.
should be ashamed of themselves.
Here we go.
The Nets should be ashamed of
Why
themselves.
are we mentioning them?
I don't-
with greatness?
I don't-
Stop
I don't-
mentioning
I
us.
don't watch hockey, so I don't know. I don't know when the last time they won a chip.
Well,
Even though
Rangers last one was 94. Devils won in 2012,
See, that's been a
Yankees
long
was
time.
2010.
and the
Yankees
Islanders
No,
won.
Yankees was
and the Islanders
2009,
won
bro. Like
2009. Yeah.
2009.
And don't
I
forget
think,
the Islanders,
and
And the
yeah.
Mets.
When was the
1986.
When the last time the Mets won the
1986.
chip?
Can we not talk about the
1986.
Mets? Can we not talk about the Mets?
Oh,
please? Thank you.
And then the
But-
Jets and Giants. Giants was 08, I think. Also.
Giants was 08.
No.
Yeah.
No, 2011. They
Giants?
beat the
11?
Patriots. Yes.
they beat the Patriots.
Yeah, they beat the Patriots.
2011? That's not.
Yeah.
That's not
No, I thought
2011.
that was 07.
Yes, it
That was 08.
It was
That's
07
08.
and
Oh,
that was 07
no.
season and 2011
Nah.
season.
It was, they beat them twice.
Wait, they
bro.
won
They beat them
twice?
twice.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't watch football, so y'all know more than me.
And then
All I just know is T.O. and Ocho Cinco. That's it.
That's
And Mike
crazy.
Vick. Rrr, rrr.
That's
Yo.
wow.
That's it.
Wow, bro. Really?
Wow.
Come on, man. We're trying to get sponsors.
Family show, people. Family
Anyway.
show.
Let's get back to it, Eric.
down to the Liberty here.
All right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Eric.
All right. So as you can see, the standings are up right now. Aces in first place, 32-6. Only lead the Liberty by 1 game
Yes,
for the top
sir.
spot in the WNBA for top seed in the playoffs. So we got Sunday's the last day of the regular season. And as you know from last night, Brianna Stewart dropped another
Stewart.
40 burger last night. Okay, and we're just going to go to the scoreboard. And they beat the Dallas Wings 94-93. Brianna Stewart with another double-double, 40 and 10. Laney with 22. Courtney Vandersloot with 16. I mean, listen, they've been hot all year long.
And they
They
only
beat
won
the
by one.
Aces.
Hmm.
Yeah, they were down most of the game.
They needed,
Against
they
the
needed the
Wings.
buckets.
They've been
Yeah,
doing
they
that
did.
lately. They've been like,
Yeah, they've been doing that lately.
We don't care, and then they be like, all right, let's turn it up.
Exactly. So they've been doing that all year long. So they got 2 games remaining. Tomorrow, home versus the LA Sparks, who also are fighting for the A spot.
Let's go Spark.
I'm actually disappointed in the LA Sparks as a Laker affiliate.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, man.
I'm
Come on,
disappointed.
man.
I'm disappointed, bro. I'm disappointed, bro.
They listen. The team's been riddled with injury. It happens.
Disappointed.
Yeah, and the y'all best player was racist, and she got kicked out the league.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot her name. I'm like, and then that's why she had to get snuck up on. You feel me?
Oh, not
Leave Lace Cambridge out of this, please.
yo. Why you giving her strays? Like,
She blamed Derek Fisher because she said we didn't know how to throw the ball to her in the post. Whatever. I don't know.
Derek Fisher doesn't know about that. He just did it to Shaq. Like,
right. I giving Liz Cambridge strays. Yikes.
But all in all, obviously the Liberty all season have been showing improving. Clearly, one of the best teams in the WNBA right now, along with the Las Vegas Aces. And it looks like we're going to head to a collision course for the WNBA championship between the Aces and the Liberty. Now, I had the Aces winning it all season. Now, the thing that scares me the most, though, is that they seem to struggle or have been struggling
when what's the name not there?
When Candace Parker is not available.
Yeah, ever since her injuries, they've been up and down.
And I'll say in the meetings that they played against the Liberty, like Asia Wilson, she's like the only one that shows up, and everybody else is like a no-show, you know. And Sabrina be giving them buckets
every time.
That's why
she hates them, bro.
Yeah,
that's why we stole her shoes.
Yeah,
that's why we stole her shoes.
Yeah. Yep.
So
it must be
so it's gonna be a very interesting last couple of days of the regular season. Also, we mentioned that the race for the last playoff spot between the Aces, between the Sparks and the Sky. They're tied right now, but I believe the LA Sparks got the tiebreaker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so just remember the top 8 of the entire league, they make the playoffs. So you might have a first round matchup between the Aces versus the Sparks or the Sky, Liberty versus the Mystics or the Dream. You got the Dallas Wings trying to hold on to 4th. The Connecticut Sun, they might be one of the formidable opponent for the Liberty or the Aces down the line. But I think we all believe that the Aces and the Liberty are going to come to a clash in the WNBA Finals for a classic 5-game series. And
I don't know, man. I think Liberty could do it, bro.
Yo, look at the rest of the league.
I think the Liberty could do it, bro.
I'm a little nervous.
Look at the rest of the league. Other than the first 3 teams, they look like playoff teams. The other ones look like friends.
And the thing is, the other night, I went to the game, Liberty versus Suns, and they dismantled them without
the Connecticut
Sabrina.
Sun.
Yeah, dismantled. It was like 25.
The Connecticut Sun.
You see how my women work.
Yeah. Dismantled them. So without Sabrina. So
my lips.
Yeah. So eventually, we're going to come to a collision course between the Aces and the Liberty. We're going to be shocked if one of those teams don't even make it. That's how good both of those teams have been all year long. So let's keep it at that.
I will be bringing the Ace of Space to the parade, and that has a little double entendre to it. Ace of Spades, you hear me?
I think the parade gonna be on Easter Parkway.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't know.
Atlantic Ave.
Atlantic
Ave.
Dean Street. I'm thinking Dean Street.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Shout out to Liberty.
Shout out to Liberty, yo.
So definitely.
Nah, I'm not.
You sound like a man who had money on the Aces.
Fact. Man took the money line, son. They got folded twice.
Money line. Wait, not messing with that money line, dude.
Bro. Yeah, man.
But yeah, all in all, you're gonna have a very exciting last week of the WNBA. And the playoffs
Sunday
are gonna be right.
And Sunday.
And the playoffs are going to be pretty entertaining. So looking forward to that. Again, high level, high competition basketball, and tune in, man. And watch these games. They're a joy to watch. For real, these ladies have real talent, man. Real.
Stop putting it on Amazon Prime, please.
Yeah, like ESPN, ABC. That's where we need to see those games at. You know, that's where we need to see those games.
Speaking of seeing these games, FIBA World Cup. As you know, USA lost to Lithuania, and then turned around and shellacked Italy yesterday morning. And
everybody was quick to blame Austin Reeves.
Yeah, like the same guy you guys complain about why he got a roster spot is the same guy you blame for the reason for their loss. Whatever.
Right.
Hey, he's the best player on the team, man.
You know,
I don't know. Did you see the ratings? It's the highest rating.
The Laker fans travel.
Right.
Sorry, the one Brooklyn Nets fan.
Here we go,
man.
Here we go.
And why he got teed up though? Why he got teed up though?
Who? Oh, because he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a BS call. Like, come on, man.
You know, they don't like the rest. No, I mean, the rest don't like us.
Italy was still mad about Paolo Banchero, but oh well.
Yeah.
Too bad. Should have gave him a better over.
But
he's
now,
born in Seattle.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Yeah,
that is a fact. So now that USA has won, the Final Four is set for the World Cup. So you're gonna have on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, Saturday or Sunday.
Friday is the quarter. Friday's the semifinals.
Yeah, so you have it's Friday. So you have USA versus Germany, and then you're going to have Canada facing off against, if I'm not mistaken, is Serbia.
Canada will play Serbia. Yes,
right.
So USA versus Germany, one semifinal. Serbia, Canada in the other semifinal.
Yep. So it's listen. Germany is no slouch. Germany was up the last time we faced them in Abu Dhabi. And the qualifying games,
it was a close one.
Then they were up 16 points in that game.
Yeah, yep.
And we came back in the fourth quarter and won that game because of Austin Reeves and Tyrese Halliburton. Austin Reeves and Halliburton, and then towards the end, because remember that run started with them, and then who took it home was Anthony Edwards. So those three guys really brought it home. For they led that charge and that comeback with that second unit, and Anthony Edwards took over. To bring it home. So Germany's not going to be no slouch. They're tough. Dennis Schroeder's on that team.
He got balked on by his coach the other day.
The Wagner brothers.
The Wagner brothers.
And Mo Wagner on that team as
Daniel
well.
Theis.
Daniel Theis is on that team. So they have a lot of work cut out for them. Jalen Brunson's going to have to really hold his own because the last time they faced off, he struggled against Germany. Yeah. He struggled big time against Germany. Dennis Schroeder was in his jersey. So, go ahead, Josh.
I want to say, Jaren Jackson, please, bro.
Oh, foul trouble. Yikes, bro.
Foul trouble and you not rebounding?
Dude got average 3 rebounds per game.
That's Jaren Jackson, though.
This is the reason.
I would honestly look at Walker Kessler in this scenario. Because at the very least, Walker Kessler is going to contest, he's going to rebound, brings energy. And I'm not saying JJ doesn't do that, but JJ just
he's really a 4.
Yeah. So I hope Steve Kerr looks to that because this is not going to be an easy test. So and hopefully, if we prevail, we'll go into the finals and we'll probably see Canada. I don't think Serbia. They're good, but they just squeaked by Lithuania. Oh no, sorry, not Lithuania. Latvia. Sorry, Latvia. They just squeezed by Latvia. So we'll see. But again,
they don't have most of their best plays either, so I don't expect them to.
Isn't Porzingis out with an injury right now?
Plantar fasciitis.
That's tough for a 7-footer to be dealing with that injury. It's not looking good for Celtic fans.
Well,
I know you was going
to talk about.
I gotta get my little. You know what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that once the training camp.
Gotta sneak the jab
closer.
in.
Yeah, I got something to say about that.
Anyway. Listen, They got two max guys. They got to figure it out. But anyway,
I just want to say,
and one of the guys can't go left.
Yo, if
You know what?
if
305,
the
305, 305.
U.S. pulls this off, this FIBA journey, even though a lot of people expect U.S. to win, we could say we're the world champs.
Okay, so let's just touch on that for like 5 minutes. Let's just touch on that for 5 minutes. Like, where did that come from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So no, I obviously I know the story behind it, but like, where, bro, you a track star, bro. Like, you wasn't even talking on the position of basketball, bro. Nobody asked you that. Nobody asked you to speak on behalf of the sport of basketball. That's something that you chose to do. What I find crazy though is Sha'Carri, she sided with him, and even Greg Pop, but they not NBA plays not the way, bro, the way they was jumping, homie, they not gonna jump Pop. Pop was like, yo, you want some of this? They was like, nah, we good. We good, Pop.
Man,
we good, Pop.
Pop better be quiet. I'm tired of him because this is going off track a little bit. But Pop is the reason why the NBA, why people think NBA players born in the US are lazy, because he started this we resting guys. It was him who started it. And everybody goes over that fact.
Yep. So like, I was like, the thing is this, right? Even though we've been seeing a lot of international play in the league, a lot of like maybe a good handful of the top 10 players are born outside of the United States. So, we're starting to be like an internationally, like, I don't want to say dominated league, but I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Yeah. But it's like everybody wants to be in the NBA. Like, these players that come from overseas, their dream is to play in the NBA. They're the ones that's up till 4:00 in the morning in their time zone, staying up to watch our NBA finals, because that's how exciting it is. That's how important our game is. That's how important the NBA is to the rest of the world. So we the world champs. As your point, Josh, we the world champs.
Here's
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna shut all this crap down, because this whole world champ thing doesn't make any sense to me, because at the end of the day, the best players go where? The NBA.
Thank you.
The best players play in the NBA, which means since the NBA, the league itself, has the best talent in the world, wouldn't that make you the world champion? Because you have the best talent. I understand, like, seriously.
I just thought it sounded funny, but go ahead.
You take the champion of the EuroLeague versus the Denver Nuggets. They getting cooked, bro.
Yo, wait. I'm glad you brought that up. Because what's the name? Gilbert Arenas didn't take that too lightly on the show.
And guess what?
Was Sean McCants on that?
But hold on. Here's a fun fact. This
I play for Lebanon.
This upcoming preseason,
we had a chance.
The EuroLeague champion. This upcoming preseason, the EuroLeague champion is playing the Dallas Mavericks. They're playing a team that didn't even make the playoffs last year. And watch what happens to them during the preseason game this year.
I would also like to add and just say this. Even though, yes, this whole thing, technically we're not world champions or whatever, but when's the last time you ever heard somebody talk about resume? These people resumes be like, yeah, they got 6 world championships. No, we take NBA championships. So you just saying fake stuff, just to get some clicks. Because I don't even see world championships. He said, I see world championships on the hats. I don't even see that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Or if anything, they'll say such and such is the champions of the basketball world.
That's I think he took it too figuratively about the world champion, like
announcers don't
like a FIBA or the soccer, but no, it's like the world champion, meaning in the NBA basketball world. It's like the World Series of baseball, the World Series and Major League Baseball World Series. It's not like
and we end it off like this. At the end of the day, what people fail to realize is they're taking this FIBA team and saying, well, this is not the best. This is the USA's talent is not that good. Well, you're wrong, because this is like the C version or the D version.
Right.
Might be a D. Pause.
You're right. Pause. But if you really want to talk like the best talent, here will be, so I'm predicting the Olympics next year because this talk is very loud. These stars are going to be like, all right, let's stop. Let's stop at this. They caught up in all this other crap because they caught up to our F team and E team and D team and C team, but then they catch up to our A team and our A team. Listen,
Not even
the USA,
a plus team.
The USA could trot out this starting five for the Olympics next summer, and we'll smack everybody by 50. Mm-hmm. And this is no disrespect to the other countries and those guys' talent because there's some legit talent overseas. But at the end of the day, we have the best talent over here. Mm-hmm. Starting five could be AD at the 5. Your 4 could be Kevin Durant. Your 3 is LeBron. Your 2 is Devin Booker, and your 1 is Steph Curry. Off the bench, you can have
Tatum.
You can have Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell,
possibly Embiid if he decides to pull up.
Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, Jimmy Butler, Ant-Man. That's already 10 players. I didn't even name Kyrie. I didn't name Trae Young. I didn't name
Kyrie ain't played for no USA.
But I'm just saying, like if you look at just the talent pool. I didn't even name Jaylen Brown. Like, if you look at the talent,
and Klay Thompson,
if you just look at the talent pool, I'm sorry, like, I'm not moved. Yes, we are the world champions. I don't care what nobody says.
And we won the last 4 Olympics, so we are the world champions. We claim that. What are you talking about, man?
We've been smoking them.
And listen, I get it. Like right now, maybe the top 4 best players in the NBA are international players, right? Mm-hmm. You got Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, and Joker, right? So, all right, I understand that, but let's be for real. Like, let's be for real. So, I just wanted to end that. But speaking of Giannis, his name did come up.
A compo.
Very interesting information that came out unlike today, but I believe it was the beginning of the week. Or last week, right?
Yeah.
And he spoke to the New York Times, and Giannis, if you do not know, Giannis Antetokounmpo's contract situation is very interesting because I'm going to pull up his contract right now, and
I'm gonna pull up
what he was saying was that like basically he's not going to sign an extension. One, it doesn't make sense for him to sign an extension from money wise. Like it's going to be a 2-year on top of what he has. It's basically a max off of that versus him necessarily just becoming a free agent and then reing up and getting more money, right? That's just financially makes sense. So opting in, basically opting in and then getting an extension doesn't make sense financial wise. But so going to the 2023-2024 season, Giannis is on the books for $45 million. Then it gets interesting because after this summer, he'll have 1 more year left on his deal. He'll be 30 years old. And then after that, he has his final year. He'll be 31, 2025-2026 season. Then he'll be an unrestricted free agent in 2026. Giannis is looking around the landscape to me and saying, okay, I need to make sure that the Bucks are doing they're making the necessary moves to ensure that I have the best chance to win the championship and having the right pieces around me, building this team correctly. Obviously, they've done that so far, right? Like, I'm not saying this is not something that's just gonna. So
let me just ask a question real quick. Well, part of it is a question, but they didn't do anything for the past couple of years since they won the championship. It's been the same thing, like no retooling, like just not even a re-up. You know what I'm saying? Like not getting better in a certain department.
So but here's the thing: they didn't necessarily need to, though.
They didn't need to, but now, like after seeing what happened in
and even now, the East is not as. If you look at me between the East and the West is clearly
it's way better than the East right now.
So okay, so if Middleton doesn't go down in 2022, Milwaukee's going to the finals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last season, if Jimmy Butler doesn't go Jimmy Buckets, Milwaukee goes to the finals?
No. If
No.
Giannis doesn't get hurt in game one, finals, I don't know, because Boston was pretty good.
Right.
But you can for sure say they're probably gonna you can for sure.
So what I'm saying is like that.
No, keep going, Amani. Keep going.
No, that's what I'm saying. That should be that should be the agenda for teams. Whether you win, you get far, whatever you do, you have to retool. You have to change the roster every year. Well, not change it completely, but y'all know what I mean. You have to.
Not really.
I'm going to say every year because as a Laker fan, we've experienced that every single year till this summer, and we're happy as hell we got some continuity.
Hey, and
am I not right?
Right.
And as far as the Knicks, they only trade for one player, and they got one player, and the rest of the roster is the same. So we're begging for that.
But
also, keep an eye on Drew Holiday. He's eligible for an extension February of 2024.
And so here's the interesting part is that
their core is old.
But they got a new ownership, and that new owner, if I'm not mistaken, bought the Washington Commanders. So his focus is going to be on building that franchise versus investing money into the Bucks.
Right.
And the Bucks, you could say, hey, we've cashed our chips in. We got the chip that we needed and we wanted. It may be time. We're not going to spend this excess money on guys who are getting up in age. Because Giannis I think what Giannis is seeing is that, I'm like the writing's on the wall for them. I'm about to outlive them because they're older than he is.
Right.
And he's just letting the Bucks know, hey, like if this core don't work out, we need to make sure that we're all online, that we're all in it to win it. And if not, then I'm not signing an extension and I'm going to look to play elsewhere, Lakers. So it's just like for him, he's just looking.
There's no Greek people over there.
But you know, Giannis and the Lakers.
LA is the melting pot.
Yeah,
LA is melting pot part 2.
Or New York.
Yeah.
Too. Or New York.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though.
But
they got gyros on every corner, bro.
But the LA brand is different. But so
you trying to get everyone to go to LA to the Lakers.
I mean, if you look at the contracts the way it's set up right now, but we can talk about another episode.
LA have beautiful weather, and it's just good vibes out there, man. Who don't want to come to LA, man? Josh, have you been to LA before? So you don't know.
I've been to Vegas. That's the closest thing.
Nah, see,
Same
look,
thing.
Vegas. No, what are you talking about? Vegas and LA is not the same, bro.
No, it's
not
definitely
the same,
not the
bro.
same.
No, it's not. It's not.
When you walk into Staples Center, because we're not gonna call it the Crypt. When you walk into Staples Center, bro, you feel like you're a part of history, bro. When you walk in front of Staples Center, you got all these statues, bro. You're just like, damn, I'm here.
Armani, you're explaining something that he has no relation to.
I would like.
He has the Barclays Center. He has Jay-Z's jersey in the Raptors. That's what he can like.
What's wrong with that? The goal.
There's nothing wrong with that. No,
there's nothing wrong with that.
He's my favorite rapper of all time.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm just saying that basketball history is not there.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But back on topic, I want to say it is interesting that the owner decided to sell when you have a top 3 player on your team. That never happens.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So he had to know something was going on behind closed doors. Another thing is a rumor going around that Drew Holiday might retire early too.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's that. I heard that too.
There's a lot going on, and I feel like they was afraid to give Chris Middleton the money that he does buy too. Yeah. So it's just a lot other than, well, everybody's getting older, like y'all said earlier, but there's a lot of other stuff that's factoring in. And Giannis knows.
And remember, Brook Lopez was gonna go to Houston. Houston had the money for him.
Yeah, so it's just like Giannis knows. Giannis, he likes to play dumb because, you know, the media feeds into that type of stuff.
I just find it crazy. I'm gonna just say this real quick.
Giannis,
I just find it crazy they picked up his brother.
Yo, they trying to sweeten the pot, like
bro. They picked up his brother, bro. His brother been on contract for like 12 hours, bro. Like,
yo, I tell you, he was the first. He was the first. He was the first NBA player that had an 8-hour shift contract. It was crazy.
Bro, they sent him to the G League. They sent him to the G League, though.
He took a 15, a whole hour break, came back for another 15. You know, like it was crazy.
Man,
I just feel like whatever's going on in Milwaukee, we're gonna find out when he leaves because he is gonna leave. Whatever's happening, we're gonna find out. And Giannis is leaving for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about LA, but I could see,
Imagine you go to the Nets.
I can see New York, honestly. Like real talk, I can see New York.
How would you feel about Giannis in a Nets jersey, bro? Josh.
Next topic.
That be looking so. And I think also you gotta think into this. You gotta think into in his spectrum here. So he has his one championship, right? So he's looking at his contemporaries. Steph Curry has what 4.
But you can't be mad at that though. But
continue. No. He has
KD,
4.
Son. Like
KD got 3. No, he got 2.
Whoa.
Hey,
chill.
Eric, where have I been? Where have I been?
Wait a minute.
Where have I been? Where have we been?
2021. Yeah, so Braun got 4. So his superstar contemporaries has multiple championships.
And Jokic,
Giannis,
they saying is the best international star now. He's feeling that. He's like, whoa. How he took my crown.
And also, you think about, okay, Giannis think, okay, I got my one chip. When's the next time I get another one?
Two-time MVP.
I'm trying to get another chip. I'm trying to get three championships, and he's putting this Bucks organization on notice. He's basically saying,
look, man.
Look,
at the end of the day,
time is running out. Time is ticking.
It already ran out. What he's just trying to. He's not gonna make it messy. It's like Dame. Like Dame had this interview with Mark Spears and asked him about, there was a trade, but I'd rather not speak on Portland because you don't want to make it messy. But we know what's going to happen. Like we know what's going to happen. And Giannis is just softening the blow as time goes on. Because I'm telling you right now, the minute they go on a 3-game losing streak or whatever losing streak this season, and they ain't looking too hot, it's going to get real rocky.
I just find it crazy. They
just
chose
wait till February.
I find it crazy. February. They chose this picture for Giannis. This joint reminds me of KD, the next chapter joint. Like that's what this picture reminds me of. Like out of all pictures, you pick this one. All right.
Man.
But yeah, man. So speaking of NBA trades and potential star players moving on to other teams, we have more news on James Harden, but not the news we want.
Man's is cutting promos, declining invites to all-star games.
So there was a report that came out today that Ramona Shelburne has written on ESPN.com. And an excerpt from that was that James Harden was upset that he didn't get an all-star nod and was going to be a replacement, an injury replacement. And so the quote goes, days went by without Harden's answer. So basically this is James Harden was upset about missing the initial all-star selection and took forever to reply to Adam Silver's offer for an injury replacement. But I'm wondering who was the injured replacement?
For James Harden?
No, like who would he replace that was injured in the all-star game? Like I want to get that fact right because listen, Ramona's cool, man, but like sometimes like from her days of writing with the Lakers, she's fluffed a lot.
So here I'm on the page. So she writes, by the time Harden said the word that he will accept the invitation, Silver had moved on, naming Toronto Raptors for Pascal Siakam.
Man got running spin man
for injured Kevin Durant because he got injured.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Because we were all anticipating
before KD got traded to the Suns.
KD versus LeBron. Yeah. Got it. All right. So supposedly he was upset. and he was igging Adam Silver's phone calls, and then when he finally decided to answer him back, they already put Pascal Siakam. Listen, James Harden came out on his Instagram and said, "Yo, that's a lie." And
he loved calling people liars, yo.
He had he sure do.
He
sure
loved
do.
calling people liars.
He put on his story, "Y'all gotta chill with these reports. I'm gonna start reporting my own shit." That's what he said. So
family show.
Who knows what's happening here? It's clear it's a messy situation. And I don't know, man. Like, because here's the thing. The Clippers don't want to give up significant assets to trade for James Harden. The Sixers want a star level player in return, or a young up and coming good prospect, right?
So where if James, let me just ask y'all this question: if James was to get traded, where does he go, and what does the trade package look like?
Tyrese Maxey's got to be in the deal.
Okay,
and the Clippers and the Sixers are not trying to give up Tyrese Maxey.
All right, so where's he going?
But why would they
He's
give him
gonna have
Maxey?
to stay?
Because
I don't off Harden, they would have to trade Maxey too.
I don't see no team in the league making this Harden trade at all. I don't, and especially like the way things are happening now.
They gotta take pennies on the dollar at this point.
This summer, like it puts I don't know. I think it puts Philly at a disadvantage, especially the way Harden is acting out in the media and stuff like that. And if I'm a basketball club, I don't want that on my roster, especially not now. Like I know on a couple episodes ago, we was when we was talking about not the play-in tournament, but the NC season tournament, and we was just saying how like there's a lot of the bottom feeder teams that was bottom of the league for the past couple of years, like they're getting better, right? So if I'm on the verge of getting better, why would I get this guy who's 30-something years old, who's gained mad weight, he's fat, right, on my team, and he's acting like this? Why would I want this? Why would I want James Harden on my team?
The fat shaming is crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
he does it to himself.
I mean, it's hard to, not saying it's impossible, but it's hard to believe he was this fat guy with a gut and everything, and the minute he got traded to Brooklyn, all that was gone. Whatever.
So,
players do what they got to do.
And I didn't get an answer from any of y'all about that. So I think he's just stuck. I think he's stuck.
That's why he opted in for that 36 million, because he was told, hey, go out and seek a trade partner, and he couldn't find that at his price. So that's why he had to opt in. And looks like we are hearing about one Zach LaVine.
I don't. We'll see. I don't.
We'll see. We'll see.
Twitter, I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, this whole James Harden thing is pretty interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. But it seems bleak for him going to the Clippers.
It don't make no sense. And that
he's probably
that
gonna have to.
Sense.
He's probably gonna have to open up a few more options for himself, so that way Philly could get him out of there. If that's the ultimate goal, if you want to leave that bad, then you'll go wherever and just bet on yourself, and then hopefully you get a good contract next offseason. But right now,
nowhere he goes makes sense.
Yeah.
For nobody's timeline right now.
Oh, it looks like another star should have took the $200 million from the so-called owner that did not care. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Before
Josiah.
Before we end,
I'm learning he's not the problem.
I would no.
What?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would not.
You're looking at what Harden. You're looking at what Harden is doing right now.
I understand, but but that Brooklyn situation was a two-way street. We know that.
But how is that on him? Right. That's the conversation for another day. When a guy says, I'm not saying, if you don't want to take the bags, whatever. If a guy said, I'm not going to take the bags, I'm not available, what are you supposed to do?
All right, hey, listen.
When a guy says, yo, my shoulder hurt, I'm out for a year, what are you supposed to do?
Yo, come on.
When a guy says, I need 3 weeks off and don't tell nobody, what are you supposed to do?
Yo, like you gotta let it go.
Players are falling into your best player knees every January. What are you supposed to do?
Bro, you gotta let it go.
When the whole team catches COVID, what are you supposed to do?
Yo, you gotta let it go.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I know you're sorry,
bro.
Brooklyn had a chance, but you gotta let it go. You're a whole season removed from
2021 really scarred you, Josh.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of instances when I'm just like, I get it. I have a lot of criticism from Joe's side, but these players, I don't know, man. Divas. Divas.
Man.
Pause.
Hey, listen. I get it. They were a championship team, and now they're a playoff team. So, speaking of championship teams, perfect segue. Some news dropped last night. Some very, very good, exciting news. If you are a Los Angeles Laker fan, the Lakers have signed Christian Wood.
Pause.
To a 2-year vet minimum deal with a player option in the second year. Literally one of the best talents that was left out there in the free agent market.
So, all right, what took so long?
It was this market, I believe.
I've heard that he was waiting for the Damian Lillard trade and everything and all that stuff to unfold.
So, all right.
Because he's going to sign Miami. That's why.
Basically,
yeah.
Christian Wood already knew what the deal was going to be. So it didn't make any sense rushing to sign this vet minimum deal because the Lakers and Christian Wood they've been speaking since like June. So that was already AD had reached out to him, and he wanted to try to figure out a way to get him to LA, because the typical prototype. AD wants to play with two bigs, and Rob Pelinka came out and said, that's the direction the Lakers are going to go. So, because Anthony Davis's offensive prowess has taken a step back, lack thereof, shooting and all that stuff, but he's still great at the rim.
He used to be money from the elbow, bro. Oh my God, bro.
If AD
2020, man.
If
2020.
If AD wants to play with another big, then that other big needs to be able to spread the floor.
Right.
So Christian Wood does that. So they've been talking. That deal was on the table all summer. What Christian Wood was trying to figure out was what was happening with the Dame situation, because
and Daryl.
And we'll get to that. We'll get to that defensive thing, because I think that's overrated. But
this is not the Laker fan? Oh my God. You from New York, bro?
So the thing is, the thing is, if I know, like, I'm already gonna get a minimum contract, right? Like, that's all the offers I'm getting, but it's a potential I can get more if I wait for this trade. Oh, Angel. Oh,
fighting words. Fighting words. Fighting words.
Hold on.
This man has been ghost for the past couple of shows, and now he decides to show up. I put a trash emoji.
Talk that talk.
October 24th. Mark your calendar.
Yeah.
What is it? February 8th, the day that we unveil the great Kobe Bryant statue. We're gonna be in the building. Me, Ernest, and my other homies.
Listen, hold on.
We're gonna be in the building.
That Fugazi ring. That Fugazi ring.
That's
y'all lost Bruce Brown. I got Christian Braun.
No matter how you slice it, they beat a 7th seed in the conference finals, and they beat an 8th seed in the NBA finals.
Oh, now you want to use that? That's nasty.
No, that's nasty. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't care. The Denver Nuggets beat a 7th seed in the Western Conference Finals, and then beat an 8th seed in the NBA Finals.
Y'all think Aaron Gordon is the best lockdown defender since Scottie Pippen?
But back to Christian Wood. Christian Wood already knew he was going to get a minimum.
We gotta jump these people, yo, for real.
From these teams, he was waiting on the Dame situation because there was a potential that because Miami clearly is going to need, some players on the roster if the trade goes down. So there was a chance he may get, more than the minimum with them. The issue now is because the deal is taking so long, and it may not happen right now. Christian Wood is just left sitting around. So the best bet is let me get on the team and get into camp, and so because we all know LeBron's his camp starts in a couple weeks. So you want to be a part of that too, right? Like you want to be a part of that. So so in his situation, it's like, what's the team out there that's available that'll at least give me a chance to win? And rightfully so, the Lakers present that opportunity, and they present an opportunity for playing time, significant playing time.
He's
So
needed.
Now, when you get to the defensive part, I get it. He is not a good defender. The tape don't lie, but that's not what the Lakers need him to do anyway. So all you have to do, and we're gonna be there too, Angel.
Be squared.
Matter of fact, your nickname is Ring Pop. That's your nickname from now on, bro. Ring Pop. So
I'm doing that to the Nuggets ring. Come on,
because it's Fugazi. They beat a 7 seed.
Fight back.
They beat a 7 seed in the Western Conference Finals, and then they beat an 8 seed in the NBA Finals. Fugazi.
Man, not gonna let that go over, huh?
So Christian Wood does not need to play defense. Let me say he doesn't have to play defense. He has to play defense. He has to give effort for sure, but that he doesn't have to be this like all-world defender. And no, he's there to supplement for the offense, and then at the same time, if AD is out, he's a scoring punch that can, a guy averages 16 and 7. Like, he's a scoring punch the Lakers can use. He's an offensive guy. Lakers have plenty of defensive bigs on their roster and wings on their roster right now that'll help supplement his deficiencies on the defensive end.
So I think, y'all know me, like how I was reacting towards free agency and the dudes that was picking up. Y'all know I wasn't thrilled on Jackson Hayes. Like Daryl and I, we talk like every day. Like I wasn't thrilled on like the Jackson Hayes pickup because I'm like, I think what it was with 2020, we got spoiled with Dwight and McGee, that 3 big man rotation, like, and I was watching the highlights the other day. I'm like, damn, this team was just so special. The way that AD was able to like play off the big and help, and it will lead to like transition and fast break buckets. So, and I don't think we didn't capitalize in free agency to get that defensive big that that all of us wanted to get back to that play style that we had back in 2020. But I'm just glad that we just finally picked this up because like it definitely felt, and Ernest, you can elaborate on this as well too. It felt like we was missing something, when it came to our team, and and I think it's still missing with the defensive big rim protection, rebound, all that stuff at the rim. But like we got Christian Wood, somebody who could stretch the floor that makes our offense just a little bit better.
Yeah, man. I like the signing. You do that. You do this deal 10 out of 10 times with your eyes closed. A guy that produces like that on the offensive end for a vet minimum is a steal. Yeah, it's a steal.
See, pause.
Look, Josh. What's the hate for? Say what you got to say.
Nah, I'm just shaking my head because it's like.
I know you're shaking your head because I know the Nuggets beat a 7 seed in the West.
No.
And they beat an 8 seed in the East Conference. I know, I get it, I understand. It's crazy.
I'm shaking my head.
Wild, bro.
It's like it's kind of crazy how the Lakers keep getting away with this.
Getting away with what?
But people were crying.
Tell your front office to do better.
No. Look. Because when we signed the old LaMarcus Aldridge, people was like, "Oh my God, this is unfair! Look at this man has been an All-Star for 5 years," and people was like crying. But this is getting overlooked.
Remember Supreme G's? He was like, "I'm 36."
Hold on.
I'm 36.
Hold on, Armani. Josh, how is this getting overlooked? He didn't get no offers throughout the whole summer, bro.
Yeah, and
he is a vet minimum player. Production wise, I get it.
And I know this is kind of a bit off topic, but y'all know there's still somebody else that hasn't signed with a team. I'll let y'all take a guess.
Who? Nick Young?
No, come on, bro.
Well, Kelly Oubre?
There you go.
Hey, Lakers get him.
He's not a good team player though. He's not a good team player. Like
we have LeBron. We have the best leader in the league.
Look, some guys. I'm gonna just tell you this: Ernest, Armani, Eric, go to his IG and look at his comments. You don't want him on your team.
You said go on his IG
and go to his comments on every picture. You don't.
I got you, bro.
You don't want it.
I'm gonna take it right
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Eric.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eric, you got something you want to tell us?
Nah, we're good.
Listen,
We're good, bro.
He a wild boy. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He like to be out. He a wild boy. Okay, I know what Josh is talking about. He is a wild
why the Warriors
boy.
Let him go so fast.
And that LA life is gonna be pretty different.
You thought Kuzma could have handled? Oh boy, boy.
But Kuzma wasn't that bad though.
No, I'm saying people think Kuzma is like that, but he's really like that.
Yeah.
He gonna be at them. He gonna be coming late to practice because he was at a fashion show.
Oh Lord.
He was at Diddy's party.
All right,
He's gonna be coming late. No, not like you know what I mean. Like superstar parties. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You be hanging with the Weeknd and all that. Like, nah, man, we don't want that.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, I think I don't think it's getting overlooked. I understand your premise, Josh, when it comes to that. What? Because obviously Christian Wood is a production type of player, very productive on offensive end. It's like it's a cheat code adding him, like in a grand scheme of things.
Yeah, Mel. That's why I gotta disagree with you because when you add him next to AD and LeBron, that he is a kind of a changing. Not game changing in superstar, but like he's game changing in a way.
Still so here's the thing, Mel. If you're thinking of Christian Wood like as himself, like no, of course he's not.
Look, he gave us buckets on Christmas Day. He dropped 30 on us.
But at the same time, if you like to Josh's point, if you have him on the floor with AD and LeBron, you can't leave him by himself. Mm-hmm. And what his skill set presents is floor spacing, because let's just say you have Christian Wood at the 5, AD at the 4, LeBron at the 3, your 2 is Austin Reeves, and your 1 is Gabe Vincent or D'Lo. Bro, you as the defense, you have to commit on
guard.
Yeah, you got to guard.
Get open. Yeah,
you have to commit to the outside shot. So that gives you better one-on-one coverage, because again, guys are not going to slide over, and the rotation. Go ahead and try to slide the defense over while LeBron James is driving to the basket. Somebody's going to get an open 3 every single time.
Yep.
And that's what Christian Wood provides. It's not necessarily himself as a player. It's the skill set he provides and the options created out of that skill set, because the defense has to react to him. It's going to be the value to the Lakers. That's why this is so important, and it's such a good move. Right now, Rob Pelinka is the best executive in the league right now. Executive of the year.
Come on, Josh. Why do you do this, bro?
He's not the executive of the year right now. Bro, Rob Pelinka is not the executive of the year.
Come on.
All right, he's a troll. He's a troll. He's a troll. Because here's the thing, Mel. Here's the thing. AD has played more than 49 games every single season he's been with the Lakers. So I don't know where does that come from? Unlike Kawhi Leonard or Paul George or Kevin Durant, or the list goes on.
Right. John said it multiple times. Every January, somebody got to fall into KD's knee, and he out for X amount of games.
AD has played more games. AD has played more games than all those guys combined.
I'm gonna be fair to KD. It's not his fault. It's just people being clumsy around. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not KD's fault. Right. It's not.
But yeah, I was going to say
except for the ankle one. The ankle one was crazy.
At Phoenix
in warm-ups.
Yeah. But yeah. As we conclude, man. Thank you guys.
Getting one signing. Y'all not gonna do this. Gonna do this. Another big man signed in Brooklyn. Shout out Harry Giles. He's here to stay.
Good night. We're talking about Harry Giles. All right, bro.
Because if Harry Giles signed with the Lakers, we would have heard about it. Like,
Eric, can you do me a favor? Can you pull up that Snoop Dogg video where he's like, who?
Can
you do that?
No. We're talking about a guy that averaged 5.9 points per game for his career. Okay, yeah. Harry Giles.
Don't y'all got
Doesn't
like
make a
59 power forwards, bro?
No, we don't.
Come on,
No, we
son.
don't.
That's the problem.
No.
We don't
No,
have
we don't.
bigs. After Nick Claxton, tell me another big on the team. I'll wait.
Oh, they have no bigs.
They have no
Wait,
bigs.
Y'all still
They
got
don't.
what's name? Sharp? Y'all don't got him no more, right?
Dayron Sharp.
They want a G League player? That's what you're telling me about right now?
And you know, Watanabe is in Phoenix.
Yeah,
so
he's at Phoenix.
Bro, he not even a big, bro. Get him out of here, man.
Bro, you like Yuta.
Like them.
I don't
You
care,
like
bro.
Yuta.
He's riding on KD coattails. Get him out of here.
wow.
You like Yuta.
Wow.
Come on. Now you
But
switching up.
He was cool. He was cool, but you know, he want to ride on people's coattails, so it was all cool.
He mad. But ladies and gentlemen, we talking about Harry Giles. It's time to end the show. So, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time.
Yo, Mel, I like you, man. Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Cam Johnson. All right.
He got 4 for 80.
He not even the better Cam on the team, but we'll talk about that in another episode. So.
Whoa.
Oh,
Well,
Cam Thomas. Man.
Oh,
That's not a bad take though. If you really think about it, that's not a bad take.
It's just that he don't play. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
But he's a terrible defender. Like he's a terrible.
And what is Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves is a what? Austin Reeves is better than
Wait,
Cam
time out. I
Thomas
gotta
and
address
Cam
this.
Johnson.
Nick Fan Mel. I complimented you. See, I don't come at the Knicks, but when people talk about net sweep this, net sweep that, bro, name me a time y'all made it out the second round since I was in high school, bro. All right, that's what I thought.
But it's like Nick Tate, Amari Stoudemire, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith,
You talking about
Jason
guys
Kidd,
we talking
Tyson
about guys
Chandler.
who are already in the Hall of Fame. You talking about guys on the team that's already in the Hall of Fame. That's the last time they was out the second round. All right, bro.
Yo, I remember
All right.
Melo got blocked by Roy Hibbert and it was quiet.
Yeah,
Roy Hibbert not even in the league no more, bro.
Yeah, that was bad.
Jeez.
That was bad.
But see, I don't get Eric out of respect. I don't come at Knicks. But when people try to come at
I
me,
don't know
it's
why.
crazy.
I don't know why.
Crazy.
I don't know why.
My fault. Let's end the show, man. Because Mel, we're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. Coming at we got let's talk about your playoff success since 2011.
Huh?
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, Mel, come on, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love this.
This is crazy.
I love
Eastern
this.
Conference
Don't lie.
what?
Like, don't blatantly lie. It's facts. Like the. All right, yeah, it's time to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. As we get closer to the NBA season, definitely want to talk about the WNBA playoffs that's coming up. Obviously the FIBA championships, and who knows? Hopefully, by the time our next episode, Dame or James Harden have been traded.
I doubt it.
We've been waiting for that for like 50 episodes.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Exactly.
Yo,
get out of here with that, bro.
Oh my god.
Every episode is gonna be the same thing. On this episode of the Swoosh podcast, we're talking about
y'all went against an 8th seed, bro. Y'all went against an 8th seed, bro. That the Nets so hot. We won 3 out of 4 games against them in the regular season. Y'all couldn't beat them. Get out of here, man. And that was without Katie and them. Word. I saw Mikal go crazy on them. Yo,
and ladies and gentlemen,
Mel not getting me mad, bro.
And ladies and gentlemen,
all
right.
Yo, what is he talking about?
Okay. So
it's the same Knick fan that signed Tracy McGrady. Yeah. Okay.
Ouch.
I hate Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Now, let's end this. Let's end it. I'm getting mad because I don't want to. Eric, I fuck with Eric. I mean, good night. I'm losing it.
Eric, end the show. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Yo, sorry, ESPN. Sorry, ESPN. I didn't mean to. ESPN.
So on that note,
man,
we'll catch you in the next episode 47.
All right,
and stay tuned because we're gonna it's getting closer to training camp.
Man just had a Booker T moment in Hulk Hogan.
Hey, we'll have more of this, so keep it locked in. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Josh needs to cool off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Like and subscribe to this channel, please.
Oh my gosh. Yo.
I'm sorry.
And good night.